Let me get this camera set up here. Sorry, is not in the studio, actually out at a project. And had a thought. Just want to talk to you guys about a couple of things. I know there's a lot of inclement weather, across the nation right now. Uh, a lot of guys just get kind of quiet here in December and January, and if you're doing Christmas lights, time for those to come down and be kind of quiet. Really, you can just have the couple of months off, right? In a small business, you really don't have to do much of anything. Just chill out, relax, because hey, you're self-employed, and there ain't nobody calling on the bandit signs you've gone and nailed to every telephone pole out there just under the we buy diabetic strips and repair your credit signs. They're also occupying those telephone poles. Um, but nothing could be farther from the truth. And this is the time of the year when you need to take full advantage of the downtime. If you're, a residential company, although, guys in Florida, down below Orlando, this might be their busy time because of all the snowbirds in. But if you're a typical residential type company, you don't have the time off. This is the time where you need to be grinding and cranking on the administrative side of things and figuring out what the heck you're actually going to do for 2024 if you haven't already figured it out. Uh, Such an important things, guys. You don't just bumble into this business and expect to have a good business. It takes some planning. That's, you know, one of my issues that I have with YouTube gurus out here selling these classes and telling everybody that you can get the $300 an hour, and it's so easy. Just buy this pressure washer, follow this link on Amazon, and buy this pressure washer. And by the way, I'm going to get $50 for that. Oh yeah, we're $1 million company, and you should listen to us. What they haven't said is that they're $1 million company whenever you add up 4 or 5 years of production for them. So, a lot of basic untruths out there in guru land. I hate to say that, but really, really crappy. Michael, how are you doing? Um, got me the new teeth, Mitch. I did. But so January, February, hell, honestly, November and December would have been an even better time to do this. But I'm doing some sub work, uh, and I got to thinking about it. And I always, just I love this industry and I love the guys, but that are in it and gals. And I can't stress enough about your planning and figuring out what to do. And you don't have downtime at this time of the year. You need to be actively engaging with customers. You need to be actively figuring out what you're going to be doing. Pardon me, I had to get a sip of my organically sourced Costa Rican blend with a goat milk frothing and a splash of Madagascar cinnamon on there. Anyway, guys, there's not downtime. Having been in retail now, I've gotten an even closer look into the mind of the average startup contractor, and not even the startup contractor, some of the guys that have been out there for a while. And I'll tell you what, it's not pretty what a lot of guys are doing. It really, really isn't. Think about this. Why does you go to a website and they want your email address. Why do they care about, finding a way to contact you? Why is it that, enter your email address for 20% off? Because data is power. Data is power. Being able to contact potential customers is so powerful. Now, also pair that with staying in contact with past customers is so powerful. I know guys out here and guys that, it's kind of surprising, but people that have had, fairly established companies for 2-3 years or so that they're doing okay. And I'm like, well, what CRM are you using? What do you mean CRM? You know, invoicing, staying in contact with people. Oh, well, I don't do that. I usually just handwrite stuff or I send them something through PayPal or something. I was like, you're not keeping your customer information. Well, no, we're not doing that. But these guys will willingly go out and spend $50, $100, $500 a month in Facebook and Google clicks on marketing and ads for that to try to attract a new customer, but they won't spend $50 in their own time to go to Constant Contact or go to House Call Pro or use an email program, or hell, at minimum, go into an Excel spreadsheet and write down your customers' email addresses and send them an email, because it is so much cheaper and easier to retain a previous customer than it is to go out and buy a new customer. And we really are buying a new customer through an ad. If you want to think about it in the purest sense of it, whenever we do an advertisement, we are trying to purchase a new customer. One of the reasons that my business that I sold was so valuable and why we got top dollar for it, and it was a big commodity, was because of the strength of our past customers, because of the data that we had collected, that we could pull up. I think our House Call Pro at that point was 6 years old, and we had integrated even other customers into that from previous, whenever I used to keep them on Microsoft Excel. And we could say that, yes, we've done Mrs. Johnson's house 10 times over the past 8 years. We've done HCA Hospital, this service. These services are done quarterly. We've done the exterior of the hospital